Love is in the air, in the rising of the sun. Love is in the air, when the day is nearly done. And I don't know if you're illusion.
Hey Stoop, welcome to Hobby Lover. Anyway, welcome to Hobby Lover's YouTube. Welcome to Hobby Lover's YouTube. It's the same for Blooming dummy for a train knocking around 40 spin WK squares washing machine and Blooming TKF A4 550 against bum dry and home with the Bosch WTN A32 0CGB-01 condenser set to dry anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, this has been after very long from last week anyway, been doing the laundrette anyway. So as you may want to tell guys, we are using my grandparents' Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB-11 anyway. So as you can tell guys, we're now returning back to this lovely old the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. This is the normal washing machine we've returned back to anyway. So as you may want to tell guys, we now return back to this normal washing machine anyway. It's basically because I'm not at a laundrette anymore anyway. So yeah, as you can see guys, we just now return back to this lovely old normal washing machine anyway. Which is not, it's the laundrette machine anyway, which we're not carry out now anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, so as you may want to tell guys, we're going to be washing a few load of darks anyway. We're going to be washing quite a few load of darks anyway, which unfortunately we're going to be washing a few load of darks anyway today, which we're going to do a dog wash today anyway in the Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB anyway, which I'm now going to put them in anyway, apparently, because I'm now going to put them in anyway. So yep. I was going to remember to check the pockets in this one anyway, but just because you could tell there's something in there, I could probably tell anyway, but well, especially we don't want to wash one of these anyway. Just always got to figure out the pockets anyway and all that. So yeah, that's why, it's because we've got to figure out the pockets anyway. And we'll check the other side. Right. Anyway, it's all good to go anyway. I think it was just only one item there, it was just in the trouser pocket anyway. As you can tell, that's my granddad's trousers there, as you can see anyway. It's already dirty, you can see anyway. It was quite dirty on this one anyway. But really, there's just a few mixtures of darks anyway. There's just a few mixtures anyway. There's all kind of mixtures of darks anyway. But even this one there needs to turn inside out anyway. So yeah. Yeah, there's also a few underwears as well actually, because there's a few underwear as well anyway. Alright, that's all good going as well anyway. There's a couple of few underwears as well anyway, so yeah, it's also just a couple of few underwears anyway. Just all that anyway. Also there's the dirty hat there, needs washing as well anyway. That dirty hat anyway. It's got mud on it anyway. Probably need to give that a good wash anyway. So anyway, detergents that we're going to be using today, we're going to be using some Surf with Focus Release Tropical Linen Yang Yang anyway. Washing detergent anyway. And the softener we haven't tried out, that we haven't used before actually, is the Comfort Lily Rice Flour anyway, which that's the only softener we haven't tried in this machine. This is the newer conditioner we haven't tried anyway, the Comfort Lily and Rice Flour anyway, which we definitely never used it in the Bosch VarioPerfect, because basically we never used it in the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. We're probably going to try out what the Comfort Lily Rice Flour looks like anyway. It's basically more a conditioner. I think this is the fabric softener that we haven't used anyway. Also we haven't used in the Blomberg as well anyway. So anyway, I'm going to load up the detergent anyway. Even there's still a bit of detergent powder now anyway, so yeah. Definitely a big skib as always though. All we need is a big skib as always anyway. And then we're going to put some Comfort Linen Rice in anyway, because even we don't have to use the cap on this one anyway. But There we are. You see that's the fabric conditioners already in anyway. Always got to remember to careful the detergent drawer anyway. So anyway guys, so the program we're going to do on today, we're going to do Easy Care Dark today. We're going to put it on Easy Care Dark 40 anyway. Which gives you, as you can see, because it's a load of darks anyway. Which today we're going to do Easy Care Dark 40 anyway. With which max spin is always a 1200 though. Max spin is always 1200 anyway. We're going to do max spin and 1200 anyway. Which we're going to do Easy Care Dark 40 on today anyway. In the Bosch anyway. Which we haven't used it for quite a while actually anyway. So yeah, we're going to do an Easy Care Dark 40 degrees anyway. Also with a 3.5 kilogram anyway. Which only takes about 1 hour and 37 minutes left. I'm going to press start anyway. Well, as you can see, it's starting to get a few studs there. As you can see, anyway, it's starting to get a few studs there. As you can see, anyway, it's starting to build up a few studs there, anyway. So let's just catch the rains on main wash, so let's just catch that anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just known as main wash anyway. Bosch is just known as main wash anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, as you may want to tell guys, not even sesame wash you can tell anyway, not even sesame with surf tropical linen yanyak anyway, bi-powered anyway. So as you may want to tell guys, not even sesame wash anyway. So as you can see, we've got 1 hour 9 minutes left, so this machine's got 1 hour 9 minutes left anyway. And temperature's just heated to 40 degrees anyway, temperature's just heated to 40 degrees anyway. So yeah, as you can see, we're now into the main wash anyway. Now on main wash, you can see anyway, just on main wash anyway. So as you can see, we're on main wash anyway. So it's just catch when it's on the coolant dash shutter rinse, so it's catch that anyway. It's cheap. Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB. It's just now into coolant dash shutter rinse anyway. So as you can see, one coolant dash shutter rinse anyway. So yeah, as you can see, one coolant dash shutter rinse anyway. So as you can see, this machine's got 48 minutes left in here. It's got 48 minutes left anyway. So we're now into the coolant stage anyway, all shutter rinse anyway. As you can see, with nice and suds there, as you can see, with nice and suds there, as you can see anyway. As you can see, the wall is kind of a little bit of light brown there. As you can see, the wall is really dirty now, as you can see anyway. That wall level in there is just quite dirty now anyway. It looks very dirty now anyway. Right, anyway, this machine we should drain in a minute anyway, because I think I was going to think of doing the first rinse anyway for that part anyway. No, we're just now drain anyway. Well, before we do that, I'm just shut the door anyway, because I think there was a kid coming in anyway. Just doing kids, that's why I can't stand anyway. Completely standing kids anyway. That's probably the why, because just really can't stand the kids anyway, because they're always just fapping around. They are anyway, just can't stand them anyway, because they're always fapping around anyway. It looks like passing trash first temp, now going on second temp. No, second temp, now going on third temp. That's third temp, now on fourth temp. Oh, a bit on bands there, as you can see anyway, we're tiny bit on bands there. I think this machine only does 600 on this one. I think there's only 600 spin on this one anyway. There we are, the 600 that is, that's 600.
There you are.
This is more like a spin for this machine always does anyway, always does spin for anyway. There we are, wing 2, first rinse anyway, it's first rinse 1, 2. So it's catcher range just on the second spin, second range, so catcher there anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now doing from the first range, it's just showed first range anyway. So no, it's just doing from the first range anyway. So as you can see, this machine's got 33 minutes left, and it's got 33 minutes left anyway. And we're going for the second intermediate spin. This is the second intermediate spin we're going for anyway. We're going for the second intermediate spin anyway. So yeah, by the way, we're going for the second intermediate spin anyway. So yeah, this is the second intermediate spin we're going for, and again for the second intermediate spin anyway. This me. There's no way I was going to spin that one anyway. That's going to get bad and trash anyway. There we are. It's the first attempt, now going on second attempt. Oh, and bit on bands there, as you can see, a bit on bands there. Bit on bands there. That's 300. Whoa, bloody hell. That was a bit of quirky noise there. I think it's probably the I think it's probably the pump that's making that quite an awful lot of noise anyway. It's probably the pump that's making that noise anyway. It's probably the pump anyway. Never heard of this machine, never heard of this before anyway. I've never seen this machine does that before anyway. So as you can see, we're on the second rinse anyway. As you can see, it always first from the pre-wash anyway, down from the jet anyway. As you can see, down from the jet anyway, it is anyway. That's where it first up from the jet, it does anyway. Turns like it's new, see, it does anyway. Right, anyway, so just catch her in, so on the third spin and final rinse, so I catch her there anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now drained from the second rinse, so just had the second rinse anyway. So anyway, drained from the second rinse anyway. So as you can see, we've only got 23 minutes left until this machine's got 23 minutes left anyway. And we're going for the third intermediate spin, we're going for third intermediate spin. No, this is the third intermediate spin we're going for anyway. So as you can see, 1, 2, third intermediate spin anyway. So yeah, we're just about to go for the third intermediate spin anyway. Come on, Bosch, honestly, just spin anyway. Oh yeah, we're into the final rinse, there we are. Final rinse 1, 2. Last rinse stage 1, 2, and it's the last rinse stage anyway. Especially that's rinsing quite nicely there, as you can see anyway. Basically with the comfort lily and rice flour anyway. I think because at the end results, I think it's probably going to smell quite nice anyway. So it's just catch her in, it's on phone spinner, it's catch her there anyway. This Jeep Bosch is just now changed from the front range, it's just out the front range anyway. So anyway, it's just changed from the front range anyway. So as you can see, this machine's got 30 minutes left in it, it's got 30 minutes left anyway. So we're going for the front spin at 1200 by the way, we're going for the front spin at 1200 anyway. So 1200 spin we're going for anyway. So yeah, by the way, we're going for the spin at 1200 anyway. just realised on the final spin, I think it only does spin burst anyway. So yeah, just because I got a feeling, I think this machine only does 400 spin on this one anyway. Because I think there's only the 4 bursts on this one anyway. There's 4 bursts anyway, which this machine only does 400, 600, and then it does 1000, and then it does 1200 anyway. I think anyway. I think there's only 5 bursts anyway. I think that's what it does anyway. No, no, that's 400. That's 400 spin. And then all it does though, it does a little bit of anti-crease as well anyway, and then it goes and then it spins again anyway. No, no, that's 600. Well, now we last 1,000 spin, last 1,000. There we are, we're on to the final burst now. This is the final burst one too. This is the final burst to 1200 now anyway. There's 1200 spin we game for now anyway. There's a 1200 spin now anyway. 1200 we game for. Oh, bit bad crash there. It's first attempt. Now going on the second attempt. Come on, Bosch, what do you think you're doing? Come on, just spin. For Christ's sake. This is why I do not get this machine though, because it's absolutely the worst balancing system ever it is anyway. I do not get this machine anyway, it's just absolutely the worst balancing system ever it is anyway. And because of it, this is acting like a hopping WD640 it does it. This is always acting like, and it's acting like a hopping that is anyway. Trouble is with this machine though, I think it's acting like a hopping WD640G that's acting like anyway. I think this is what it's trying to act like anyway. A hopping Aquarius Supersign plus WD640G anyway. I think this is what it's trying to act like anyway. I don't know whether it's going to limit it to spin or not anyway. Whether it's going to make it 1200 or not anyway. Depends if this machine here, right, I think whether it's going to limit to 1200 anyway. I don't know whether it's going to limit to 1200 anyway. I think that the reason why is because of the there's one item of jeans that's it's quite heavy, that is, you know, it's probably my granddad's jeans, it's quite heavy anyway. I think it's because of the two items of trousers they're making this machine to make him to more balanced anyway. It's because this machine is well sensitive anyway. I think there's no way it's going to make it 1200 like that anyway. I think it's probably limited to 1000, that's why. I think the reason why, because of it, I think it's just staying at 1000 maybe, I think anyway. I think there's no way that's not going to limit to 1200, I don't think. That limited just 1000 spin, as you can see anyway. That just limited just 1000 anyway. I don't know why it's doing that though. I don't know why this machine is doing that though. It should have literally got up to 1200 right now, it should have anyway. That's what this machine could have done, it should have shoot up to 1200 anyway. Oh, there we are. That's going to 1200, there we are. And there we are, we're 1200 now, there we are. We're finally at 1200, there we are, 1200 spin. So yeah, this is what it does really, it only does 500 spin anyway. I think the other thing is, when we used to have a Bosch X7 Travelling Express, that only did, that went straight for 400 and then it did the 600 spin apparently. I think because the Bosch X7 Travelling Express, that only straight, because remember the Bosch, the one we used to have is the Bosch X7 Travelling Express WA28460GB UK anyway, which that went straight to spin at 400 and then it's does anti-crease and then it's straight to 600 and then it went 1000. Well, obviously it did anti-crease and then straight to 1000 and then anti-crease and then finally straight to 1200 though, which that's what this machine could have been done anyway. And there we are, anti-crease we're on to. I think it's the anti-crease stage we're on to anyway. Looks like we're on anti-crease now anyway. I was going to say that's quite a long fine spin that was. That fine spin was quite long anyway. That was quite a long spin that was anyway. Yeah, see, it's not doing the spin anymore anyway, but I think it's just on anti-crease anyway. I don't know how many anti-creases it does really anyway. I think it only does 4 anti-crease anyway. Or it must be, but just probably a bit more than that anyway. There we are. As you can see, that's now the end of the cycle now anyway. It's the end of the cycle anyway. Right, we're definitely going to see what the smell looks like anyway. The comfort lily and rice flour anyway. Definitely going to see what the smell conditioner looks like anyway. Definitely see what that smells like anyway. Oh my god, that smells beautiful, that does anyway. I can tell that thing, that smells beautiful, that does anyway. Oh my god, that smells quite good, that does. That smells quite fresh, it does anyway. I can tell the thing, the comfort lily and rice flour, it always... You can tell the thing, that is so probably nice that is anyway. That smells probably nice that does, and that only smells probably nice anyway. I can tell that smells probably nice anyway. That smells probably nice that does anyway. Probably can tell the thing, that smells probably nice anyway. Unless it has spun quite well actually, unless the spin on this unless it has spun quite well anyway. On the Bosch anyway. Unless it has spun a bit quite well anyway. Wow. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you just by the way with my grandparents' Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB/11 anyway. So I hope you enjoyed the video by the way guys with the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Hopefully we should do more videos of it again guys anyway, but I don't know what the next cycle will be anyway on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. I think we should be able to just move on to I don't know what the next cycle will probably do anyway, because I think now this time we've done an easy care dark anyway. I think this time we should be moving on to the normal easy care cycle anyway. That's what we should do on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Probably do I think we should be able to do an easy care 40 cycle next anyway. Because I think in the Bosch VarioPerfect I think we should do an easy care 40 cycle next anyway. With Speed Perfect anyway. Which that's the only main thing we could do anyway. Probably move on to the easy care 40 cycle anyway. I think most of the motorcycles we tend to use right now is mixed load anyway. Mixed loads is probably the term we tend to use the motorcycle on all cottons anyway, because the mixed load in cottons we tend to use the most anyway on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. I think because we tend to use cottons and mixed load anyway on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway, because I think that's what I'm trying to use at the minute. I think we're trying to use mixed load 40 if it's just for the motorcycle anyway, for a minute anyway. Just like we used to do for the Blonde W20, because like the Blonde W20 we always use fast load 40 anyway, all cottons anyway, because that's the only cycle we tend to use on this machine. Well, on my Blonde W20, we tend to use fast load 40 anyway, all 60 anyway. I think that's the only cycle generation we tend to use on the Blumberg anyway. So anyway guys, hope you just read by the way. So yeah, hopefully we should move on. We might be doing the outdoor cycle next, hopefully. Might be moving on to the outdoor cycle or Easter care anyway. But I'm not very sure which one we could do anyway, or the winter cycle anyway. So yeah, we'll have to probably wait and see what the next cycle will be on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Probably have to figure out what the next cycle will be anyway on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Might be going back to mixed load, but I'm not sure anyway. Might be going back to do mixed load cycle anyway. Probably with work gears and all that anyway. Might be going back to washing the work gear anyway. But I'm not sure when we're going to do that anyway. And actually may want to see, guys, there's a small load of whites with that. We've got another lot of washing going on anyway, and which is, as you can see, there's a few towels and a few underwear anyway, and there is just obviously a few load of whites anyway and towels anyway, of course the tea towel anyway, which that's probably going to go on cotton 60 anyway. I think for loaded whites that's going to go on cotton 60 or East Coast 60 anyway. Depends what we do anyway, because I think there's the Energy Plus as well anyway. But I think with whites, I think we tend to use cotton 60 anyway. I think that's what we're going to try to do anyway. Probably try to do it on cotton 60 anyway, with loaded whites anyway, and just a few towels as well anyway. There's only one item of towel anyway, which that's going to get awful lot of benzene system in on this one anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, I hope just about it. So yeah, just say guys, stay tuned. However you're on YouTube, stay tuned. Whether you're on YouTube, stay tuned. Whether you're on YouTube, and it's coming me. Whether you're on YouTube, it's coming me. Whether you're on YouTube, and it's going to request. Where from my grandparents is Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB/11, or the Bosch Series 4 WTA79200GB-02 anyway, the vendor dry anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, just give me a request on these two machines anyway, whether for the Bosch VarioPerfect or the Bosch Series 4 anyway. So yeah, I'm not very sure when the wash race is going to be anyway, but we might have to think about we might be able to figure out to do the wash race anyway, washing and drying race anyway, between my grandparents' Bosch VarioPerfect and the Bosch Series 4 anyway. Hopefully we should probably do washing and drying race. Probably at the next generation we should probably do so yeah, but I think for the next generation we should do washing and drying race anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, hope to win anyway. So yeah, we will do some more videos of the Bosch VarioPerfect quite soon hopefully anyway. Because even next week I should be filming the Blumberg Demo 20 next week anyway. But I'm not sure anyway. Not sure whether I'm going to film the Blumberg Demo 20 anyway, or the Blumberg TK50 anyway next week, or the Bosch Series 4 anyway, or the ones in the condenser dry anyway, the Bosch Series 4 condenser dry anyway. Not the vented one, the condenser dry I'm talking about anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, hope you just read by the way. So yeah, and that's it for me guys. So yeah, hopefully we should do more videos of Bosch VarioPerfect guys anyway. So yeah, and that's it for me guys. Don't forget, keep us the film and go hop another.